As you journey across Azeroth in Season of Discovery, you may have found these uncommon items that you've looted across different mobs. These of course are called the Waylaid supply crates, and as I was in the process of making this video, so far you've only been able to carry one in your bags at a time, but there's going to be a hotfix going out later, which is going to allow you to carry multiple of these crates in your inventory. But what are these things? How do they work? In this video, I'll be breaking down what these things exactly are, what they're used for, and why you guys should be completing them when you find them. So let's first begin with what they are. The Waylaid supply crates are a part of an entirely new system, and it's all part of this new reputation grind called the Azeroth Commerce Authority. This new reputation comes with a bunch of new rewards that I highly recommend you guys grind out because not only can you get some XP, but you guys can also get some runes for every single class. For example, if you guys play a rogue and you'd like to tank as a rogue, that rune comes from Honored with this faction. So let's actually talk about how the system works. First, you will go out and as you're journeying through Azeroth, you'll kill mobs and you'll loot one of these supply crates off said mob. And it's completely random whichever ones you guys find when you're looting mobs. This is a list of all the current ones that we know of. So as you can see, we've got level 10 Waylaid supplies and level 25 ones. So again, as an example, let's say that you guys looted the supply crate that is for copper bars, which means you would have to either craft 20 copper bars, or you just buy them off the auction house. Once you get them, you click on the item to combine them, and it turns into a supply crate, aka a supply shipment. Once you've got your supply shipment, you're going to head over to one of the NPCs to turn it in. There are 6 NPCs in the game to turn these into, 3 for each faction, so I'm going to highlight the ones for Alliance here. First off, you've got Elaine Compton in Stormwind, you've got Tamlin Eldridge in Ironforge, and Marcy Baker in Darnassus. And then for the Horde, you've got Genre in Orgrimmar, Dormkey in Thunderbluff, and I totally just butchered that name, and then Gelshaw in the Undercity. And it's really just as simple as that. You go out and you quest and kill mobs, and then you loot these off the mobs, and then you just complete whatever it is required and turn it in. So now let's actually take a look and see what the rewards are. For reaching friendly with the faction, it will unlock the purchasing options of the small Kuriel Satchel, which is a 10-slot bag, the Provisioner's Gloves, these are cloth gloves that are 3 stam, 3 spirit, the Courier Threads, some leather boots with 4+ agility, and then the mail waist called the Hoist Strap, which is a 2 strength, 2 stamina mail belt. And then for reaching Honored is where you get the really good stuff, the runes. For Mage, you've got Arcane Surge, for Paladin, Rune of Beckoning Light, Warlock, Everlasting Affliction, Shaman, Healing Rain, Hunter, Serpent Spread, Warrior, Single-Minded Fury, Druid, Skullbash, Rogue Teasing, Priest, Epiphany, and then there's also 2 patterns here for professions. You've got the Phoenix Bindings and the Mantle of the Second War. Just keep in mind that currently the 2 patterns are actually bugged, so apparently what happens is when you purchase them and then you learn them, they actually don't show up as learned under your professions tab, so I don't think they're worth getting right now, but I'm sure this will be hotfixed at a later time. And now let's talk about a couple of tips for using this system. So apparently there are reports going out that when it comes to the amount of reputation you get for turning these in, you actually get more rep for turning in ones that require crafted items over gathering items. So for example, if you guys get a shipment and you turn it in that requires an item that you get from gathering, you get about 300 rep. However, if you guys turn in a shipment that calls for an item that is something that's crafted, you actually get 450 rep. Just be mindful that when you guys are turning these in, the crafted items are definitely going to be more expensive if you're not actually crafting them. And if you guys are trying to get these done while you're leveling, you're probably not going to have a lot of money for buying your spells. So I would say definitely try to focus on these once you hit level 25, the level cap for this first phase, instead of doing it while you're leveling. Another important tip to remember here is that again, there's the level 10 items and then the level 25 ones. So once you guys actually get to friendly reputation, the level 10 supply crates will no longer give you reputation. So once you get to friendly, you're going to have to just grind the level 25 supply crates. So anyways, I just wanted to make a quick guide on this new system because I had no idea what it was when I first looked into it, and I figured you guys would benefit from learning about this system as well. But I'm curious to hear from you guys and see what your opinions are on this new system and this new reputation. So definitely sound off in the comments section and let me know what you think. And before we go, if you guys got something out of this video, let me know by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'm still Solo, and I'll see you guys in the next video.